Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon version 2 tutorial series. Where we left off I think was let's open up our Pokemon folder, blueprints, structs, and we added a PP value in here. I've already deleted it. Looks like I got frustrated and couldn't do the video for some reason, so I just started it and yeah, whatever. So you had a PP value inside your Pokemon info, delete it, because each attack actually has its own PP. So inside of the Pokemon attacks struct, you're going to make a power points variable and a max power points variable, and those will both be of type integer. So I'll just do that again with you. Oh, don't want to delete that, just that one. And I'm going to make these two variables both of type integer, and we'll call the first one power points, and the second one will be max power points. Okay, we'll save that. And now we want to use the Pokemon's power points when we fight. I don't have any UI made. I've just been so busy with things, I haven't had a chance to do that, so we're just going to use Unreal's UMG and sort of, yeah, we'll just set it up like that. So our battle WB is this one. What we want to do is get our Pokemon's health and AP for each attack showing or whatever, and yeah, okay, let's just get into it. First thing we're going to need is a vertical box. This is going to be our enemies Pokemon, I think. Yeah, let's set this to our enemies Pokemon's details. So we'll anchor it to the top left around there, and we'll change the box's name to enemy Pokemon detail box, for lack of a better name. Just name it exactly what it is. Okay, so now we've got that Pokemon details box. We're going to need a horizontal box for the list of Pokemon that he has. So let's search for that. Horizontal box, and we'll put that on top of this box. Okay, and now we need some images for how many Pokemon he has, and we'll just duplicate that. These will be Pokeball images. For now they're just going to be these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 Pokemon. Let's see if we have an image for a Pokeball. I'm not sure that we do. I don't think I do. Let me just double check. No, widgets folder, textures. We don't. So what you could do is just download one. That's what I'm going to do quickly. A transparent PNG. Pokeball PNG transparent. There we go. And let's hope this is PNG. So we'll just go save image as. And whether it's got the background or not, I'll get rid of that later, but you could just do it this way. Okay, so show in folder. And go over here and import it into your textures. And now that's what I'm going to use for these images. So I'll just pop that in. And okay, we'll set it on auto, and we'll just set the size to 50 by 50. And we'll delete these other ones and then just reduplicate it so it will be automatically the Pokeball image. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's got 6 Pokemon, or none. We'll see. They will display accordingly. And then we'll have his main Pokemon that's out. So we'll have another image for that. And we'll justify it to the left. Let's wrap it in a size box. And the size box will have an override width on height and height. and it'll be let's make it 150 by, or rather 100 by 100. I think that's going to work better. And then we'll use his Pokemon's image there. Then we'll need a text, so then we'll have the Pokemon's name. We should be naming these. Enemy Pokemon name. That should be a variable. This image should be enemy Pokemon image, and these will have to be named accordingly. Enemy Pokeball 1. I'm just going to copy this naming convention and repaste it and put a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5. What the frick? 3. And 5 and 6. Okay, so there's all his Pokemon, his Pokemon's image, his Pokemon's name. Now we're going to need a progress bar for his Pokemon's health. And we'll just put a text above that for his HP. We don't need to label this, we'll just call this HP. We'll set it to the Pokemon text. And this HP bar we'll call enemy Pokemon HP bar. And then we're going to need, I think that's actually about it, so we'll just drag that up a bit. And then we're going to need one of these for us, so we'll just duplicate this whole thing and name it as R1. So Control C, or actually select everything there, and then say Control C, click on your canvas panel and paste. And now this one we're going to name player Pokemon details box, and I think this we could actually put down here. I think that'll be fine. And then we'll have to just rename all of these. We don't need to name enemy, we'll just call it Pokeball 1, Pokeball 2, and that's how we're going to do it. We'll need to set up a AP, so Pokemon image, Pokemon name, sorry, getting ahead of myself. Okay, so now we need to set up another little vertical box. This one's anchor actually needs to change, so Pokemon details box, anchor to the bottom left, and then we can click on this vertical box and we can anchor it over here on the right and put it somewhere on there. And this is just going to contain some details about our attacks. So we're going to have text for the attack name, and it will be a variable. Then we'll have another text. I wonder, I don't think the attack damage displays on the Pokemon, so we'll just have the attack name's already there, so we're actually not going to have that. We're going to have a horizontal box on top of this vertical box, and we'll set it to full, and then we'll get some text and put it in there, and we're going to name this first one, or we won't name it, we'll just call this AP. Or rather, this will be Pokemon AP, Pokemon attack AP. It'll be a variable, and we'll set this to 0, 0 for now, and this one will be Pokemon Max AP, so it will be also set to 0, 0 for now, and we'll label it Pokemon Max AP, and they both need to be variables. Sorry about this, guys. As you know, I don't do these videos with any real plan in mind. So this top one we're going to just set to AP, and we're going to choose the Pokemon font, and that'll be fine. Let's make them capitals. So there we go. And this can also be the Pokemon font. We'll have another text in between these two, and this text will just be /. I'll set it to the Pokemon font, all of these. Excuse me. And then this little box is going to show up every time we hover over an attack, telling us how much AP we have for said attack. Okay. I wonder, this is also not popping up exactly where we want it, and we want this to disappear when we click on it, so let's just sort that out. Click button 25, that would be fight, I assume. Yep, so then we want to set the main box main options to be not visible over here. So get main options, set visibility to hidden, compile, go back to your designer and grab the attack box and move it over to the right here. We'll put it over there. Okay. Yeah, they will need a back button still. Well, I guess it doesn't disappear, does it? It just appears right next to it. I'm not too sure, guys, so I'm not going to make it disappear right now, but that's how you would make it disappear. It just appears right next to it. So I'm going to put it like that. Okay. Now, on hovered on all of these buttons, we're going to have to get the attack details for each one. So, on hovered and on unhovered, we're going to do some things. So, let's get our active Pokemon. So, just grab that like that. And his details should be out like that. Let me just double check this. You guys don't need to open this up. So we do that, and we call attack straight off of his own details. Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do is get Pokemon details from this cast, and we're going to break it. Click the drop down and break the first attack. And then we're going to click hide unconnected pins here, move that underneath, and that one, and then we need to fill in these details for each attack thingy. Okay, so sorry, my brain is just not pumping today. The details that we need to fill in is for the AP, so we're going to get this box, and this thing needs to be hidden by default. So hidden, we're going to go to the graph. This needs to be a variable, this whole box. So vertical box, we're going to call this AP box, make it a variable, and then we're going to drag it in, and we'll say set visibility to visible when we hover over the button, and we'll set its details. So then we're going to get the this one, Pokemon's attack AP, get it. Keep forgetting what I labeled things. So and then we need to get the Pokemon Max AP, So now we need to set the text. Set text of text. I know this is a little bit mumbo jumbo, but you guys require that I do this. Anyway, so the PowerPoint is going to go straight into the Pokemon Attack AP. Could have labeled that better. Sorry. And just like that. Okay. And then on unhovered, we're just going to set its visibility to be false. And we might as well set the texts to be nothing as well, just in case we have some funny things happening. Okay, so compile, and then we're going to do the same thing over for each attack. So on attack 2, on hovered, and on unhovered, attack 3, hovered and unhovered, and attack 4, hovered and unhovered. So now we've got all these events, let's fill them in. So all the hovered ones are going to look like this. Give ourselves some space between each one, probably about that much. Okay, grab all of this stuff again and duplicate it and put it in all the hovereds. And the unhovereds are easy because we don't have to change any of the code for that, so that's nice. So on unhovered, let's copy this, and we're going to do the same thing over and over for all the unhovereds. So just setting it to be hidden, not visible, sorry. And the texts to be nothing. Excuse me. And then we just need to add these different attacks. So Pokemon Attack 4, we just plug that in like that, and hide the unconnected pins. And then this next one would be attack 3, and plug that in and hide the unconnected pins, and then attack 2. And attack 1 is naturally already plugged in because we set that up. Hide the unconnected pins, and yes, it is set up. Okay, so now when we hover over our attacks, we should get the AP for each one. Let's go ahead and set these on construct. So event construct, we're going to make an event, custom event. We're going to call this initialize. I don't know how to spell initialize. Initialize player Pokemon detail panel. Long name, but it tells you what it does. So we're going to initialize the Pokemon detail panel. So we're going to see the length of our Pokemon bag. So we're going to get our player character, not controller, get player character, and cast to our player base. And we'll get his Pokemon bag component, and we'll get his Pokemon bag, and we'll check the length. Not get length, you just type in length, and then I'll retrieve the length. Or rather, we'll do a for loop. So for the length, 1 will be the last index, and the first index will be 0. Okay, I don't want to bother to explain that right now, my brain is sore. Okay, so for each Pokemon in our bag we want to display one of these Pokeballs, so we'll set the visibility on or off. Set visibility to visible. This is not going to work. Okay, let's leave that out for now. Let's just I've just got a pain in my brain, sorry. So let's set the Pokemon's HP bar. And we need to get our active Pokemon and cast to the base Pokemon. Let's just do that. We'll leave our player base there for the time being. And then we'll get the Pokemon details. And we'll break it. And then what we need to do is set these details. So let's get the Pokemon HP bar, and we'll say set %. And our HP is out of 100, so we'll divide it by, or we could actually divide it by a max health variable, and we will do that. So let's go Pokemon, blueprints, not actors, blueprints, structs, Pokemon info, and we'll add a new variable. We'll call this max health, and it'll be of type float. Max health. The battle widget. And now we can do this. So health divided by max health will give us the % of the HP bar. Right? Then next thing we want to do is set the Pokemon's name. So get the Pokemon's name and say set text. And we're just going to set it to the Pokemon's name. What else have we got here? We have got just the image. So the Pokemon's image, wherever that may be. Just going to click on it over here. That's this one. So get the Pokemon image and set brush, and we're going to make a slate brush, and we'll untick everything except for image and draw as, and we'll just plug in the Pokemon image, and there you go. That'll initialize the thingy. So on event construct we need to call that event, which is called initialize player Pokemon detail panel. Initialize. How the frick do I spell initialize? N-I-T-I-I. Okay, my keyboard freaked out. N-I-T-I-I. Initialize player Pokemon detail panel. And then we need to make another custom event for the other one. Custom event. Initialize enemy Pokemon detail panel. And for this, I wonder how we've set our enemy up. We're gonna have to look in the Pokemon. And if the Pokemon takes damage, okay, how are we gonna, for now we're gonna do it this way, just because, for lack of a better way of doing it right now, to be honest. So we're gonna get all actors of class blue, because we know we're only fighting blue, and we're just gonna get the first one. So we'll get a copy. Naught will be the index, and then we need to get his Pokemon. So get just let me see if we initialize this in our character at all. So when we go into battle, what do? No, we have not. Okay, so let's just carry on. We're going to get his Pokemon back on component. And we'll get his Pokemon bag. We'll get the first one there because that is the only one that he has out at the moment. And we'll break its info. And now we've got all the info that we need. Now we need to set the enemy Pokemon image, enemy Pokemon's name, and the enemy Pokemon HP bar. Okay, so enemy Pokemon image will be set brush. We'll just put it somewhere at the end. HP bar will be set %. And again, it's just going to be a divide by the max health. And the enemy Pokemon's name will be set text. I know it's very messy. This video is dragging way too long. And then we'll call this, so initialize enemy Pokemon detail panel. Okay. Oh, I never set the brush, so let's just copy that make slate brush and plug in the enemy's Pokemon's image. A couple more things we have to do is go to the start ball here for Charmander, because this is our guy that we're using, and set his power points for each attack. So I set the scratch to 30 and 30, and withdraw to 20 and 20, ember to 2020, and smokescreen to 2020. And what I should do is save all so that this new max health variable can initialize on these balls. It should have, let's just compile it and save it, and then we've got the max health variable. Now we should be able to edit it over here. Okay, so max health is also going to be on 100, and save. And then we need to edit our blueprints, Pokemon widgets, WB startable. When Blue picks up his Pokemon, he needs some stuff as well. So his max health can also be on 100. Why not? So now we should have health bars showing up. In the next video we're going to get that PP being used, but the widget should be showing up now at least. Let's have a look. And the Pokemon's images and all that stuff should be showing up. I'm just using Charmander because I really have not had time to do animations and everything, and Charmander does kind of have 4 different attacks. So there's my Pokemon, push fight, and doesn't seem to be showing up the PP for each of these for some reason, and that has not initialized our Pokemon. So however his one has, so what we can do to fix that real quick is go to the battle widget, and yeah, where we're going to use our Pokemon bag, and we're going to say get a copy. I'm going to say get currently selected current Pokemon selection as that one, and we're just going to plug that in there instead. That should work for that part. Let's see what else did we set up on all the hovereds. We're going to have to do basically the same thing. I don't know why this active Pokemon did not work. we won't worry about that. We're just going to copy this little piece here. I wonder if we can collapse it to a function. We'll call this get player Pokemon. Now it's already got that output as well, which is great. And we'll just duplicate this and plug it in wherever we've got this happening and replace it basically like that. Okay, so again over here, more than one way to code a cat, skin a cat. And now we should hopefully get our Pokemon's details coming across properly, because I think what I did when we spawned the Pokemon in the world, we didn't set the AP, we didn't pass on the details, we just spawned the Pokemon into the world. So now we can have a look at that, and it's still not working, so that's a bother to me, but I'm gonna have to leave it for the next video, unfortunately. Really should have worked. One last thing I could try is when we put our Pokemon in the world, so is in battle, set Pokemon in the world and set the Pokemon's details to that. It seemed like Charmander's details are not set up or something. I don't know. Bit weird. So all of that is set up. Base damage is on nothing. Power points is actually on 0, so I'm gonna set these all up. Maybe these at least pick up. I don't know why the main bit is not picking up. Just go edit start ball. See if there's any info that we passed through a broken struct, because that could be causing a problem. That seems to be fine. And one of you are going to comment again, "Oh, I saw the problem, I knew it the whole time." Shut up. It's hard, okay. My brain is not here right now. It's almost 5 o'clock. At 6 o'clock I have to go return a broken GPU that I bought, and at least the PP is showing up. So we got the PP showing up. Nice. Nice one, guys. So we got our PP for each attack showing up. We just need our Pokemon's image and his name and his thingy showing up. So why is that not happening? I couldn't tell you. Here's our Pokemon's name, Charmander. When we pick up the ball, we just use the add function, as far as I know. So WB startable on the event graph, add Pokemon to bag, and we add this Pokemon's info to the bag, which should be fun. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pick up in the next video, but for now we got the AP showing. Not sure why this is not showing, but yeah, sorry for that one, guys. We'll carry on in the next video. Cheers.